Welcome to the first video of Brandon Thoughts, random Brandon Thoughts while driving in the vehicle. I got a long commute to work, and I just figured I'd hop on here, share some thoughts about life, about people. You know, it's kind of crazy sometimes. Like, you go to work every day, you do your thing, you come home, you do your thing at home. You know, whether you're single or if you have friends or you're married, have kids or not, it's all different for everybody. But we all kind of just do the same thing, you know. And we'll go on vacations every once in a while, you know. And it's like, oh man, I'm looking forward to next year. It's going to be such an awesome vacation when I go to the beach. Or, oh, here in a few months, we're going on a trip. And it's like, yeah, that's great. But, like, what's the point of doing that when 99% of the time you're just working or doing what you have to do because we're slaves to labor and money? It's just insane. Like, I don't know. Sometimes I think about, man, wouldn't it be nice to just like live in a time where, like, I don't know, you just hunted your own food and built a shelter out of some sticks and leaves, you know what I mean? Like, don't get me wrong, I love the internet and I love technology, but like at the same time, I see how it destroys everything. Social media is like terrible for people. And I mean, I consume it all the time. I watch YouTube like all the time. And shows and movies, it's just all garbage. So like, I've been trying to get out, you know, walk in nature, play outside more. Our kids love it outside. I got nice land outside that I can play in, you know? I don't know. It just seems crazy that like everything in life is about money. Like, that consumes everything. And just like, how simple would it be if you just literally lived and didn't have to worry about money? Like, you just lived. Like, what if we just existed here on Earth? You know what I mean? I mean, I guess that might have been the original plan from God with Adam and Eve. And then here we are, sinful nature. Maybe it's our curse that we have to work until we die. I don't know. It just seems sad, you know, when you think about it. It's like, I'm almost 30 years old. I got another 30 years of working before I retire. Unless I decide to do something crazy. And I might. I don't know. I just might. But I don't know. I just don't get it. Like, when did it become this way? Like, has it always been about money? Like, I just feel like back when, you know, people hunted for their own food, or, you know, the women would gather the food and the men would go off hunting and you'd build a little shelter. Like, wouldn't that just be so simple? Like, sure, there might not be as much entertainment, you know, you might not get to watch a TV show, but like, does that really matter? In the end, you know, does that matter? Are you gonna look back on your life and think, oh man, I'm so glad I got to watch that movie when it came out on the IMAX theater. Oh, I'm so glad I was there for Infinity War at the midnight release. It's like, no, you don't think about that. You think about your family, your friends. You know, it's, I don't know. You don't think about all these superficial things. You don't think about, you know, if you're on your deathbed and however long, you're not gonna think, oh man, I spent so much money fixing that nice car up, that truck, you know, oh man, I love that truck. That's not what you're gonna think about. Think about people, or maybe your pets even. You know, you might think, wow, you know, I'm really glad this person was in my life. I have so many great memories with that person. Sure, maybe they're in that nice car, the nice truck, or whatever else, your house, but it's the people that really do it. And when your life is consumed with money, making money, showing off to other people how much money you make, do you really get to connect with people? Like, is that really Is that really a way to connect, or is everybody just putting on an act and acting fake? Like, I look at social media, and I really don't post much on social media. Honestly, I use Facebook for Marketplace to like look at stuff to buy. And honestly, I don't really buy that much, but it's just fun to look sometimes. But like, I just, everybody's so fake on there. Like, they share everything about their lives, and I'm just like, is there no quality in having something private in your life? Like, maybe just sharing something with only yourself, or maybe only your spouse or your family. Like, nobody has to know everything about your life. You know, we don't have to know that you just had a fight and you left your house for 2 days. Nobody needs to know that. You're just airing out your dirty laundry. I don't know how it got to that point. I don't know where the conversation took a turn. I genuinely don't know. But, you know, here we are. I just, like, I don't know. You guys know what I'm saying? Like, do you know what I'm saying, though? Do you know what I'm feeling? It's just such a drag. It's just such a drag sometimes. And, like, you try to do stuff, you think something's going to change, then it doesn't. You see other people succeeding, then you get sad. It's just like a vicious cycle of trying stuff and failing. But there is an upside. There are people in this life that have succeeded a tremendous amount. And while, yes, luck does play a part in it, I feel like there is a certain quality of value to hard work and dedication to something. So if you really do want something, maybe we're just not trying hard enough. You know? Like, if you really want to get that next job, get a promotion, if you really want to get a certain degree, or if you want to have a certain career path, or if you want to, you know, buy a house, whatever the case might be, are you really trying hard enough? Or are you just kind of hoping that it happens? You know what I mean? I look at myself and sometimes I think, man, I could get that done. And then I sit there on my butt, watch a YouTube video, look at Facebook Marketplace. Before you know it, it's time for bed. And I'm like, I could have did that today, but instead I just wasted so much time looking at my stupid phone. And now here we are. The world sucks. The world sucks. But it's up to us to make it better.